Good morning, you fucks. How are we now? I actually got off the phone with a friend just now that messaged me and said, hey, are you okay? She was the friend that has been checking in on me because she is worried about my safety. So I got a phone call earlier, got up, had a coffee, and thought, fuck, I need to go back to bed. I could have slept, well, I did sleep in. I was woken up about 7 by a phone call, and then went out, had a coffee, and I was like, I gotta go back to bed. So I woke up at 10. And so I'm just waking up again for the fucking second time today. So my friend, literally just before I came on, said, hey, bud, is everything okay? Because, like everyone else, they're paying attention to what's going on. And I come on here, like I've said before, like I'm fucking Anne Frank, but in Canada, you fucking idiots. I talked with Uncle Buck yesterday, who's an 80-year-old man, and he even recognizes we're losing our fucking free speech. You fucking donkeys. So my friend said, oh, good. And said, what officer was it? And I told her. She thought it was someone else. And if it had been the other officer, she was about to call you and go up one side of you and down the fucking other. So, she said, it's absolutely disgusting what's going on. Okay? So, I got to go over a couple of things. So that was the first thing. I want to talk about the good news in my life. You know, like having friends like that care. And so yesterday, the person that bought my vehicle texted me and said, Janet, got it on the road. Thank you so much for helping us to level up. And wait till one time I feel the need to share you guys their story, their struggle, and overcoming challenges. That's who I gave my vehicle to. And maybe one day I'll share a little bit if they want me to. They have an incredible story, the people I gave my vehicle to. Incredible. And the girl that got it, this couple, I went to college with her. So she knows too how fucked up things are getting. Cheers, baby. So that was nice because they leased a car for their daughter to go to college, who's now working in the helping profession. So this couple were actually needing another car and didn't know how they were going to do it. So it made me feel good that I could do that. So, because I am a giving person and I don't have any money to even give fucking presents like I used to. And the amount of greed and selfishness going on. Like that officer that called me yesterday, I want to get into that, but while it's in my head, he said, in that conversation that you could listen to, he said, why do you think that the OPP are responsible for your debt? Because with the school board not paying me, my interest is accumulating day by day, right? And, you know, he's just wanting to say hi to mom and dad who are watching, and they're sitting under the coconut trees, but not the pervert coconut trees, right? Right? Okay, mom and dad say hi too. Okay, now down. Get down, buddy. Okay, bud. So, Mr. OPP officer, that's how you guys fucked me over, right? So, get down, bud. When you can't make your payments, and I haven't since September, it's going to add up. Okay, bud, you got to lay down. Lay down, bud. No. Down, lay down. Lay down. Lay down. When the show's over, okay? Lay down, come on. All right. So, Gerald says hi. He's looking at me wagging his tail, okay? Oh. He just took off to the other room. I think he's camera shy now. Okay. Gerald says hi. So, that officer yesterday saying, well, how are the OPP responsible? Well, again, nobody's doing their job, and you all expect me to be fucking, like, the world's patient. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you guys are just fucked. And everybody's seeing it. And then the officer says to me yesterday, oh, well, we're recording you too. Oh, okay. Well, then if I had done something wrong, I should have been hauled off in fucking shackles, right? Oink, oink. Fucking sow. Right? But all the other people said they didn't know my file in all the recordings. You fucking idiots. He's trying to tell me he doesn't know the file, but he was focused on November rather than the fact that I had a bank agent call, the fact that I'm trying to press charges against all these fucks for neglect and abuse. And nobody, they gave me the wrong people to call when I put in a complaint about Michelle Ferrari. So get your little notebook out and get caught up, Scooby fucking Doo. Tell me you're recording me. Well, I ain't doing nothing wrong because you should already hauled my ass out of here, right? You fucking idiot. Disgraceful. You all in government jobs who are not helping your clients, you're only destroying humanity and the world you're leaving behind for your kids. So be proud because you're all fucking over a disabled person. And though disabled comes in different forms, and pervert is in there too. And I'm going to work hard until there's a different fucking category for disabled and pervert, okay? Because you're not looking at me like I'm a piece of shit pervert. You're not looking at me like we're all fucking lowlives, like the fucking perverts, criminals walking on catch and release. And all you ODSP workers, by the time I'm fucking done with you, you're going to know your fucking clients' files. So you fucking will. I decided to throw on my aunt that passed away. Well, you guys have been fucking with me. I had an uncle pass away this winter. And my aunt. I went to her celebration of life the day before the Mr. Freedom show. And if you guys think that I'm fucked, OPP, and everyone else, my aunt was more fucked. Because guess what? She kept giving me fucking presents after she fucking died. Okay? I got all her Elvis shit. And this was the last of the presents. Was these 2 rings. And after she died. Okay? So, if you guys think I'm fucked, just know, my aunt who's looking down, she's just as fucked. And I learned from the best. Yeah! Aunt, if I ever have to deal with some fucking pervert, well, when I give them a fucking old Larry and a fucking Roger, well, they're going to get some of this shit and bling in their fucking face. What else did the OPP tell me? Then at the end, wanted me to solve the case. I hung up and laughed. Have I yelled at them? Oh, yeah. When they want to dance around the fucking circle, I have yelled so hard I've had to wipe my phone because there's spit on it. They'll say, please don't yell. And it's me being assertive bitch, okay? And there's a different tone between firm assertive bitch and yelling. Well, I'll tell you, there was times I'm like, this is yelling! Like, die fucking. And my neighbors fucking love it. I'm sure they do. Because they know that ain't me. So, when you want to fucking dance and play these games, and I've been playing these games, and I've had old fucking Fat Ford, who's been after me since I put in the first fucking complaint about my hospitalization stay. And the year I worked at the school, I was calling. And the whole staff knew I was calling and trying to get a hold of fucking Fat Ford to let them know what kind of fucking dog and pony show they had going on at the hospital. Fucking, I was almost attacked by crackheads inside, outside the hospital. I had Charles fucking Manson in my fucking hospital room. I was isolated during COVID. Surgery, I couldn't have anybody come in. My care partners waved to me at the entrance. Dropped me off. Okay? So, I had reason to complain, and all you fucking idiots that were like, listen to the government. You all. I'm sure a lot of you are finding not many people like you anymore. Not many people. You had to push all this shit on. Ignorance. You didn't know what was going on in the hospital, and you didn't know what was really in that vaccination. You dumb fucks. Sheep. And Peterborough is called the Bellwether Town. It's called the Sheep Town. Because yous are all bah! So, if I think of anything else with these fucks that I've been dealing with, I'll be sure to let you know. But I want you to know that the school board sent me an email. Now, I'm going to check my email, see if I've gotten any other. But last night, I fucking laughed. It might have been the gummy because I had extra. But I fucking laughed. Didn't we? We laughed, didn't we? The dog's looking at me. He looks like he could go to sleep. Oh, I got an email from my insurance broker about my cancellation of my vehicle for damn sure. Because when I took the insurance off, I kept theft and fire on it, but I took it off. And if you guys are looking for insurance, try to go local, like mom and pa shops, okay? Like, I was dealing with Mr. Brown, okay? And my agent, Tracy Jones, excellent. Tracy Jones, excellent. Thank you for everything, Tracy. So, my insurance is off. I've had insurance since I was fucking a kid, right? I got no wheels. I'm losing my independence, right? So, that's what they want. I mean, when you make $1,400 a month on ODSP and you're disabled, and I got a special diet form or allowance, so I get like an extra $200 a month. So I'm this one of the special ones. I get $1,600 a month, bitches. Like, I can't even get a haircut. You know, somebody trimmed up my hair, and I'm just going higher and higher. I'm almost out of fucking mullet here. I said, yeah, get the sideburns. Well, it's, you know, I got so much hair, and I'm okay right now, but I can't even afford just to get a fucking haircut, right? So, like, you know, necessities, right? I mean, in a month, I'm going to have to just make it work, because I got to get this thinned out. My hair is thick, but I'll tell you, getting it shaved at the back, ladies, is a great thought for summer months, because it's like air conditioned back there, especially if you got thick hair. Like, fuck. Look at that. Look at that. I just been getting homemade haircuts. But I had a first choice haircut in there in between. So I can't even afford my good hairdressers anymore. So, but the first choice ones are great, right? So I like talking with them. Because the last person that cut my hair, they were working full time and didn't even know if they were going to make their fucking rent. So all you union fucks, you know. So nobody emailed me back. I requested to get everybody's address and numbers by day's end. I want to know who is in charge of me. Like I said to them, I have mail for them. And last time I checked, I had the right to do that. I was informed of this. So, I was appraised of this, okay? So, the one girl from the school board, HR, okay, sends me this email off to the side. And she said this before. See, I'm sending emails to the general emails. So it's random people in charge of checking emails, right? So it's just little fucking Joe Blows like you and I that are just fucking eating dirt down here while the big mucky mucks, you know, sucking the government's cock and riding on the yachts, right? So anyways, it's just fucking you or I sitting there checking emails, which I think that's hilarious. Because I know that. The general inquiry line at the fucking ombudsman, at the school board, where else? At the social benefit tribunal, right? Like, Doug Ford, everybody. They're just little fucks like us, right? So they must be getting a big chuckle. This is my second request. The first one, I think, was before Christmas, but listen to this. This is the girl that I talked to. Well, I could tell you when. I got her email up right fucking now. When did we talk on the phone? Oh, yeah, no, she didn't send it with everyone else. It was in the same email. Okay, it was in the same email, but I don't think she replied to all. But in a separate email with her, she is the one that I talked with on the phone at the beginning of March about me returning back to work. And she's the one that told me prior to that, last November, or that this pension place saying I had to be quit, fired, or resign to get my pension. And she's the one that told me I wasn't going to get what I wanted, right? I wasn't going to get my way. And so somebody's emailed me. Let me see if... because we know that they're fucking watching me. I just wonder who it was. So that girl saying I wasn't going to get what I wanted, and then to tell me this year that they could accommodate me. And then we talked on the phone at the beginning of fucking March. Nobody's got back to me. Anyways, I can't load my... it looks like I got a new email. Anyways, hi Janet. This is the email I got yesterday at 4:38 p.m. Young and the Restless had just fucking started. I recognize that this situation has been upsetting, and I want to acknowledge the effort you have made to express your concerns. With that in mind, I respectfully ask that school board employees, including brackets, school board, which is a general inbox monitored by multiple staff members, be removed from any future correspondence you send to third parties about matters that fall outside the scope of the board. No, sweetie, because it was the board that got me here. And everybody tells me, go talk to this person and go talk to that person. So guess what? I'm not changing what I'm doing, right? You can keep asking me. I'm happy this time she didn't tell me about my swears, because in one of her emails prior, she was going to give me disciplinary action for swearing. In another separate email prior to us talking about my return to work at the beginning of March. Do you see what kind of fucking dog and pony show we got going on here? Well, you are, of course, entitled to communicate your concerns in a way you feel is appropriate. Oh, well, last time, bitch, you were going to discipline me, remember? Including your employer in these cases, employer in these communication places school board in a position where we are unable to meaningfully respond. Oh, see, there's their loophole. So, well, you are, of course, entitled to communicate your concerns in a way you feel is appropriate, including your employer. See, I'm still their employee. Fuck. It's like a goddamn marriage you can't get out of. Do you know what I mean? Right? Fucking, this is like a goddamn marriage I can't get out of. You know, and it's typically the male that got fucked over, right? So I'm the male in this situation, and the school board's female taking off with everything, right? Fucking lying, cheating bitch, right? Okay. So, well, you have, of course, okay, we've got to listen to this, okay? So this is how they're telling me they're not going to help me, or they're not going to, that's how they're not going to respond, right? I just can't. Well, you are, of course, entitled to communicate your concerns in a way you feel is appropriate, including your employer in these communication places the school board in a position where we're unable to meaningfully respond. Oh, but could we not focus on that restorative bullshit, you know? How we talk in a circle and sing kumbaya about, you know, why I'm not in the fucking green zone. Fuck. As the matters being raised do not relate to your employment. So I'm still employed. Isn't that fucked? So if they're going to keep me, they'll keep a pervert, right? So, for that reason, the school board is limited to responding only to employment-related matters. But you don't even do that, bitch. But you don't even do that. See, I'm just getting ideas for when I shoot off my mouth. And today I'm not getting out of my pajamas. I was going to get up and get dressed up and wear my pink shirt today. But, sweetheart, I just wanted to fucking stay in my pajamas, okay? I just got up for the second time. But if I had got dressed, I would have worn pink, probably. But, I also want to acknowledge that I have not reached out again since our phone conversation. This was intentional, as your concerns are now being addressed through a formal grievance process initiated by your union. Oh, so we talked that one day and the union finally did his job 5 years too fucking late? Fuck. You guys think that you can word stuff so it looks good for your fucking lawyers? But you know what? I was a born fucking lawyer. I'm like fucking Cousin Vinny. Like, you know what I mean? I could represent myself. I could go to court and represent myself. I could. Fuck. So this, to ensure that the process remains fair and supportive for you, it would not be appropriate for me to engage in discussions outside of that framework or without appropriate union representation present. I appreciate how difficult this process can be. Well, thanks, bitch. Thanks. And I trust that your employment-related concerns will be reviewed and addressed through the grievance process in a fair and respectful manner. No, bitch. Let's talk timely manner. Not respectful manner, bitch. Timely manner, bitch. Okay? So I'm going to fucking copy and paste that and send it to the fucking email with some of the comments I've just expressed. Okay? But I'm going to go work on my second coffee, do my fucking housework, throw on the House of Commons, and see, well, soon, Mark Carney says, we all know Mark Carney just lies through his fucking teeth. He says he's not going to shut down Parliament and prologue it, or whatever the fuck, like Justin Trudeau did last year. But you know that slippery, slimy son of a bitch that was on the island 69 times, and his fucking pal here, Trudeau, 30 times. Okay? He's going to shut down the government. And then, you know, hello, China, da. Big time. Big time. So, all you pussies in Peterborough, you might want to start calling the OPP and start asking about our rigged election in our own fucking backyard. Okay? Because Michelle Ferrari should be the MP. And that's all I'm fucking going to say. And if the fucking police are going to fuck me around like this, there's something to hide. And we got something to prove. So let's go, Scooby-Doo. Let's get this case solved. If the OPP won't fucking do it, we sure as fuck will. We sure as fuck will. Get calling the Ontario Provincial Piglets. Election 2025 Peterborough area, rigged as fuck. Right, buddy boy? Right. You're going to get a treat. We're getting off here. Once it says slow connection, okay, I can hit finish. Yeah, fuck you and fuck you too.